You talked about last year. I remember how competition made this team what it was, and you added a significant player this week that really ups the competition in your back end.
Yeah, I think we've rounded out our roster in a good way, and even today in training, you can see that guys know that spots are now. You have to compete hard for spots, and you have to train well and show that you're ready to contribute to the starting lineup and to the 18, and that's a good situation to have. So, we like our roster right now. We think we've got a lot of quality, and now it's just a matter of continuing to build on our last two results and pushing forward in a good way.
What is the thought process now with Orlando? You see him again quickly,
Yeah.
but obviously you want to keep the momentum going your way.
I think it'll be a little different because Kaká will feature, I think, in this game, so we'll be prepared for that. We know that playing in Orlando will be a different kind of game than playing at home at Red Bull Arena, but we know what they're about. They know what we're about. We're expecting a very good game, competitive game, crowd, turf, heat, not easy. But again, we've had two good results. I think we feel like our team's in a good place mentally, and we're going to go down there and go after it.
You say mentally, you think the confidence is back where
Yeah, our confidence is good right now. And, it's easy to see around here that there's life in training, that the guys believe in now where we are as a team. And even before we got the first win, you could see that part building. Even though we had been on the backside of 4 losses, you could see that everything was coming together, and it was only a matter of time. And I feel confident when I look at this group that I know what I'm looking at, and that I know that we have a good team, and it's just about, fine-tuning all the little elements to make sure that come game day we're ready to go.
You've obviously been a player in this league. In terms of mentality, what's it like playing against DC or playing against Chicago when you moved on, and even as your managerial career going back to Montreal? What kind of emotions are that like for Aurelien? He'll be back in Orlando this week.
Well, yeah, I think he'll have a lot of emotion in it. He knows what that field like and that crowd, and I think there was an appreciation for him in Orlando from their fans. So I know he'll have a lot of excitement, and that'll be good. I think he'll be up for the challenge. And now it's just making sure that he also, with all that emotion, stays focused on what it's going to take to commit to his role the right way. But he's fit in here really well already. It's almost like he's been here for a while, and he brings a real savviness and I think an expertise and an experience. So we're really excited to get him on the field and get him going.
He said it was a very good fit. What is it the style that he plays that's so attractive to you?
Yeah, I think it's partly the style of play because he went through a similar experience when he played for Kansas City. But it's also, I think, his mentality of playing for the group and being a competitive guy, but being a guy that everyone, likes having around. He has a smile on his face. He trains hard. I think we have very similar value system as to what he thinks, what we think, what the team thinks. So I expect him to be a big contributor right away, and we're excited that he's here.
You touched on how Kaká might change this matchup from your first one, but Kyle Laren's a guy. The last 2 matchups he scored 4 goals against.
Yeah.
How do you guys try to limit him, and maybe does Aurelien come in and help considering his experience playing with him?
Yeah, that'll help for sure. I think Aurelien knows exactly what Kyle's about. But he's not an easy guy to deal with because he's strong. When Kaká's feeding him balls, he can strike a ball around the box. He's fast, so it challenges when we're up the field that he can find seams to play behind us. So we'll have to do a better job of keeping track of him. But I do think that the comment about Aurelien helping us and knowing him will be a key factor in the game.
How do you think he fits into the back line? I know it's always tough. You've had lots of shifting in the back line already this year through injury and call-ups and what have you. Does he just fit right in alongside these guys?
He's had a crash course a little bit on how we do things. And, I think he sees what's happening. And again, it's not that dissimilar from Kansas City. And it's just kind of getting up to speed with the tactics and the relationships of the people around him. But I think he's adjusted really well already and expect big things from him.